had a full night's rest. How
Yes.
does the morning proceed?
I'm going to wake up early.
You were in bed
Earlier than
first.
me.
Yes, because I want to make sure that I get out before
That's what that
he
was.
wakes up, because I know Bask wakes up early to
Mhm.
do his exercises.
Okay.
So I'm assuming, since I got in later, that... What are you doing?
Exercising.
That they got in later, that he's not going to wake up as early, so I'm going to try to get up like a little bit before dawn,
Okay.
whatever
So I
time
get
that
up at
is.
dawn.
Okay.
And so I'm going to go downstairs, and I'm
That was-
hoping that Jarl Jorgensen
Uh-huh.
is awake, because if he's a good innkeeper, he should already have breakfast starting. But I don't know. So I go downstairs. Is he awake?
He's not manning it, but
He probably has
there
staff.
are... Yeah, exactly.
There's
Uh-huh.
staff there.
He does the late night.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Jarl.
Oh, okay. So I go and I talk to the person that's like by like the bar or whatever. And hello. Good morning.
It's a woman, and she greets you. Good
Oh,
morning.
good. Okay.
What can I do for you?
I
Watch her. I would love it if her name is Dawn and then you were not up before dawn.
It's actually me by the bar.
Good morning.
Not even full. It's like just a bad wig. Sorry,
Okay.
go on.
So I say I have a tab open. What is that?
I'll never tell.
I have a tab open, and Jarl wanted me to settle up every morning. So I hand her a gold, and I say, "This is for Brees." Also, I had some friends that came in last night, probably looking for me, but I had fallen asleep before they had gotten here. So I was wondering if maybe you could leave a message for them.
Sure, I'm not aware of anything, but I could take a message.
Okay. Well, if a group of there's like 3 of them, and let's say Demetrius. Leave it for Demetrius. He seems to be the most responsible.
Demetrius, I think I heard that name floating around.
Oh, perfect.
There's a lot of monk jazz.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so because like I don't know what
That
name
song is hard to
he's.
write, by the way.
I don't know what name Bask's gonna go by, because I don't know what name he went by. So I'm gonna just leave it for Demetrius.
Yes, doesn't even know.
Tell him that I'm sorry. I am going to the temple to finish my training, and I will be back before sundown, and I will explain everything. And then I give her like a silver for that, and that's for you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I will make sure he gets his message.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna leave after that. Just go. So I'm gonna go to the
Just gonna
temple.
go straight to the temple district.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. So just do my training.
Perfect. So you are off.
Okay.
And I'm up doing my dancey dance, and I know she was in my room.
A short while later, what?
She was in my room, so I was just.
Who was in your room?
I said she wasn't in my room,
Oh.
so I was like,
Wasn't
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I was out dancing in the morning with the swordies.
before. Oh,
Yeah.
before.
A lot
me?
more
Dances
serious.
It would have been.
Moonlight.
Before me or.
After you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I wouldn't have known.
Because you said you wanted to get up.
Yeah. Okay.
You deliberately wanted to wake up before him.
Just
So.
wanted to make
I
sure.
know, I'm not like, wait,
Yeah.
I saw her. No, I'm
Okay.
oblivious.
Wait a minute, I know.
And dealing with semi-hangover.
It's true. It's true. Yeah. So, you get
I
up and
had
you begin your
2.
ritual. How's Demetrius on the mornings? Is he usually an early riser like Bask, or is he just kind of like?
It would have been.
He and Morin are
Probably.
spooning.
No. Nope. Don't sleep in the same
Full
bed.
armor.
But
Did Warren sleep in the same room, or did he get his own room?
that's up to Morin. I don't remember. I think
thought
I
he got
just
his
got
own
my own.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So there's no spooning going
something
on.
happened.
I don't remember
That's not
exactly how
what-
that
that's
all
not
went.
what's going on.
Either way,
5.
it's you sleep head to foot. Even though the bits are still in the middle, they can't lock in. Never mind, that's a joke from Scrubs. I'm sorry. You can edit that out.
Nope.
If anyone
this
watches,
whole awkward, long, weird life situation.
Okay. If anyone watches Scrubs, please put it in the comments if you understood that. Because
I think I
I
understood it.
I feel so.
No, it made perfect sense.
No. Get my reference.
I don't have a pen, but all right.
That's the one thing we can't see eye to eye on. Scrubs is amazing.
Not yet.
I just need to understand that. Anyway,
I haven't even tried to watch it, honestly. So.
we'll talk about this later.
There's just so many
No.
things to watch. It's just hard.
Scrubs is in rotation with The Office. That's how much I love it.
Oh. It's a
Interesting.
lot of rotations.
Yes, it is.
I'm
Eight
martial
seasons.
adept. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Probably like a
I'm a human.
probably like a mid-morning. Probably,
Okay.
You know,
Alright.
after the sun's come up. But
I've already come in and
You're not eager to get out of bed for any reason.
drawn my bath and done my stuff for the get ready day.
Okay.
Bath gets drawn his bath.
Good thing I don't have a lisp. This would be very hard.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I know. Well,
I noticed that we haven't. Have you come down the stairs yet?
I was just getting to that. That I would have. That's about the part where we would figure
Yeah.
something out.
Mm-hmm.
But
So have you seen Brees this morning?
you just watched me walk down the stairs.
That's like, I don't know. I was outside. I was just wondering if maybe you knocked on some doors. Hopefully
Nope.
not 5.
Oh, I remember
Whatever's
that.
left.
Oh, watch Jackie turn out to be the main villain in this campaign because of this.
I don't know whose fault that was. It was a lot of drinking, so I'm not sure what
I believe
happened.
it. I'm gonna blame you.
I will probably take that blame. By the way, I don't look like him anymore.
Okay.
I look like kind of an older gentleman. Like,
Then how would I have known it was you?
because I start talking to you. You can just assume anyone that talks to you is.
And he has the red scarf.
Yeah,
That's
Oh,
always
is it?
the.
It's always the red scarf.
And the
Okay.
swords.
my defining factor. And most of the time I keep it like hidden under a coat, but I'll have it on like if I take off my coat, it's there.
Mhm.
But-
Changelings.
But your
Sometimes-
swords are going to be on the outside.
Oh yeah, my swords are
That's
always
pretty recognizable.
on the back.
You don't
Yeah,
know many
that's
people
a-
who dual wield rapiers
On the back of their
on their
side.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also. Yeah, with that posture, I guess that's something that I would have just come to get used
Expect.
to.
There's a
Yeah.
strange person talking to me. 2 swords. All right. It's
Well, and
Bask.
then he asked you about Brees.
I don't.
So.
That just tells me that I don't base my interaction with Bask on what he looks like, but
I'm proud of you for
other
saying
things.
it.
I see you
That just
for
means-
who you really are.
That just means eye contact for Bask is not in his eyes; it's on his swords.
I'm not a person, so
You're a collection of swords and a
I've
red
never
scarf.
been a person. I'm just sad and lonely.
Oh.
And turns out he's just been a sentient sword the whole time.
What's
Morphing
what's
some
that
clay
spell?
around.
Isn't it like a
They
dancing
found it,
sword or
yeah.
something like that?
Someone casts a spell on some pile of brooms. Anyway, so Brees, you didn't see her?
No.
Okay.
No,
What about you,
just-
Morin?
I just walked down the stairs.
Assuming Morin's coming down too.
I've not seen her.
Morin, I missed you. How you doing? Did you have a good night?
By the 9, I'm doing quite chappa this morning.
Pint for this one already. No, I'll just
I
say
love
I
Warren.
don't even know what that means, but yeah, that's
No,
what
Who
he.
cares?
Morin.
It came out of Warren's mouth, not mine.
Morin's never made sense, but that's not important.
Yeah,
That's Morin.
yeah. By the 9, who? I don't know.
Insert pun.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's something in there. Just
I
it's
He
wasn't
wasn't
even
paying
listening.
attention.
it's just been a while.
I wasn't even listening.
Mark was thinking about something else.
His next
I was.
pun.
It
Anyway,
was a little dicey.
so there it is. All right, perfect. I feel whole now. All right, so
I'm on a roll.
oh gosh,
Oh,
that was
no, you're
bad. Anyway, I
not.
say
Demetrius drops dead.
we ask this lovely lass if we can find a room that she's in. I'm trying to find Brees. If you don't remember what I just said to you,
I've
how much
noticed
did you
haven't-
drink last
You
night?
haven't stopped talking.
It's because you haven't started answering.
I did. I said I haven't seen her.
I said like 2 sentences. In game. All right. Female.
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 Female person with no name.
Dawn.
She doesn't have a name tag.
Remember, it was
Excuse
Dawn.
me. Excuse me, madam. Have you happened
Yes?
to see a white-haired girl? Today.
White hair.
Are there many white-haired girls?
Yes, I think I did.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
And where
What-
is she?
What's your name? May I ask?
I'm her father-in-law.
Father.
And her name is Brees.
What was your name?
My name is Steward.
Oh. Yeah, I did see her, but she left me a message, but it was for someone else.
Ah, must be her betrothed, my son Demetrius.
Okay, I guess Demetrius and Brees are betrothed then.
Father-in-law.
Wait, how would it be father-in-law if it's betrothed and not actually married?
Close.
So anyway,
Future.
I already consider him a son.
Oh, no, that he is your son. You
Yeah,
said that.
apparently.
Exactly. I already consider him a son. He's my step-son.
Too many details.
You're saying a lot of words.
Yeah.
A lot
To
of
the
words.
phantoms around me. Because no one's actually speaking.
To the imaginary relationships of the phantoms around you.
Ah, story of my life. D&D, folks.
Well, yes, if he were here, I could give him the message that she left for him. Oh. Are you,
Oh, I'm not standing at the counter.
I know he's
sitting
back
in the
there.
chair.
That's what I mean.
Oh, well,
I gesture back to him.
could you come over here? Are you named Demetrius? I have
I'll
a
look
message.
over my shoulder.
Bring him a
I,
plate of
I
food
don't
and
see
then come.
him.
You don't see. Are you okay?
He
Bad perception?
I gestured that way and nobody recognized the name.
Demetrius, my boy, my step boy, would you come over here? Please.
Are you making things up?
I grab the woman's arm, cough, like calmly, but like firmly. Come with me, madam. He's right here. Why is everyone making this more difficult than it needs to be? Does this seem like I'm unreasonable here?
Demetrius is in a mood today.
He's being snarky. It's almost like I tortured him last night with
Almost
Monk.
like revenge or
Yeah, I
something.
know. I bring her over and be like, "This is Demetrius. We're looking for Breeze. She might have a message for
Are you
you."
Demetrius?
No, Demetrius died last night. My name's Jackie Stouthot.
Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna go upstairs. I go and change into Demetrius's form.
You're not Jackie. Jackie's always in here.
Oh, he's a number 5.
That's not Jackie Stouthot. I'm Jackie Stouthot.
This is just.
She just throws her hands up and goes back behind the bar. This is I don't.
Well,
have
we're
time
never
for
gonna
this.
find you.
It's not my fault.
2 campaigns now. Have fun with that.
Find a new character. We're gone. We're dead.
I'll be back by sundown.
We might be dead by then. You'll come back. We'll have like
Bask and
swords everywhere.
Demetrius might have killed each other by then.
No,
I'm the
Bask and
glue
his
that
father.
keeps us
So
together.
while they're having this conversation, you
Hardly
are
a conversation.
arguing whatever they're doing. You are making your way to the
Bickering.
temple district.
Mhm.
Can I have you roll a d20 while you are walking?
Yes. Natural
Natural
20.
She's walking very
Ooh.
well.
I'm a really good walker.
You're being watched.
I know that I'm being watched.
Yeah.
So the 20 you should.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You're being watched.
feel this.
Possibly followed.
Okay.
You're not sure for how long you've been followed.
Can
or...
I see who's like watching me? Like subtly.
Yeah. So I mean, you don't recognize him, but you know with your natural 20, it's.
I was gonna do a perception roll as I was walking, so I'm
well,
glad
there
you
you
had
go,
me
there
do
you
this.
It's a person in a cloak. They're hiding their facial features.
Okay.
She's gonna smack you.
I know.
He's not close to
I
you.
don't want to touch that
Okay.
dice now.
And how long has he been following me?
You just noticed him as you were going into the temple district.
Okay.
So
So probably for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think you could assume that pretty safely, at least for a
Last
little while.
turn
He's
the
been
wall.
following you.
Okay, I'm going to. I could either try to lose him, or I could just go straight to the temple and just tell people that I'm being followed. What should I do by myself? What do I do?
I can't tell you what to do.
I know.
Because you split the party.
Split the party.
Oh, wait, where did
He's right at
the
that
one
song.
the one guy who what's his name?
Jackie Stout.
Quiet.
Productivity just drops when David's not on it. When
Oh,
he's in a mood. We're
what was
just
his
nosedive.
name? The one guy
Sean
who
Connery.
helped us,
Rothric.
Rothric. What he was the Allfather? Is that what it was? What was not? Why am I
He
saying the
was
Allfather?
not the alpha.
No. He
He
was.
He was a
served.
cleric for him.
He
Right.
served the
What was it? The
Dawnfather.
Dawn Father. Okay, I'm getting all
Odin?
things confused. I don't know.
She raised her bucket. It was this close.
Okay, so am I close to that temple, or is that like farther away than the?
You're just so just as you make your way into the gate, yeah, you would be close to that temple.
Okay, I'm gonna go in there.
Okay. You make your way to that building. It's a really big temple.
Wait. Did he? So I haven't gone through the gate yet. When I noticed that he's there.
You are passing through the gate as you noticed him.
Okay, I'm
So-
going to stop and I'm going to talk to the guard who lets me in. I say that don't look yet, but there's a man. And what color is his cloak?
It's like a dark gray,
A
black.
dark cloak,
Yeah.
and he's been following me for quite a while, and I don't know what his intentions are, but he seems nefarious.
Ooh, good
Probably
word.
shouldn't let him
Word of
in
the night.
because he's been following me for a while.
What point him out? I'll have someone after him.
I'm afraid to point him out, but where is he like in like his location?
So he's been ducking in and out of alleyways.
Okay.
As he's been following you.
Okay. Okay.
Just kind of making his way with the crowds and kind of keeping a tell on you.
It's a
But you just kind of felt it that he was
Yeah.
following you, and you noticed. And so, looking over your shoulder a few different times. But so he's maybe 150 feet away from you, kind of just waiting to see what you do there at the gate.
Okay. All right. So I kind of just I look over and act like I'm pointing to something that's in that direction,
Uh-huh.
but like not in that direction.
You're trying to be
And-
like casually
yeah.
conversational
Yeah.
about it.
Those
and say-
flowers. Are they geraniums?
It's something like
They're
that.
gray
It's like
cloaks?
that man over there, but
Roll performance.
okay.
I was just about to say, roll
Look
better
at
than-
that guy in the
3.
cloak. I mean,
Three.
the flowers.
Because I have a -1 and I
So-
rolled a 4.
So he sends one of the other guards in the guy's direction, and he runs away. Not very well. So he's pursuing him.
And I thank the one that I was talking to, and I'm gonna give him a gold and say thank you so much for being
I'm glad you're in charge of the money.
Me?
being a service to the city.
This is precisely why we're here.
Thank you. And so I'm
To
gonna,
get bribes.
so he
for
didn't
doing
get through. He didn't get through. So I'm just gonna go straight to the
Okay.
temple of the matron.
Okay.
You should really, I was gonna say get their names, I bribed you earlier.
Oh, I'm gonna ask his name. What his name?
You don't
is.
have to.
That's
I just-
good. No, I do want to because
The guard?
I always forget to ask people's
I'm
names.
not trying
so
to
yes,
metagame or anything.
so I'm
Yeah.
gonna ask his name.
Could you give me a cookie? Marky Mark. Psst, psst. Could you give me a cookie, please?
Oh yeah. Please.
My sister
I'm sorry.
does
I
that.
referred
She's
to
like,
you
I'm
as
sorry,
Marky
what?
Mark.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I referred to you as Marky Mark.
It's okay.
Mark
People
Wahlberg.
have called me worse.
Mark Wahlberg, back in the day,
He was an underwear
was a
model
stud,
and
and a rapper. and he also had a workout video.
And he's also an
You
actor.
need to watch
Well,
that workout
yeah.
video.
I've seen it. It's on my daily routine.
Oh, So you use it. Okay.
Yeah, we talked about it at the.
If you
at
want to
the-
be a winner.
we
It's
talked
really
we,
good.
we talked about it at the weekly Marks meeting. Meeting of the Marks.
The meeting of the marks.
Instead of the
marked
meeting
it
of the
down.
minds.
Sounds
Yeah.
great.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Rolf. Rolf Cromwell.
Like
R-U-L-F.
Oh.
Rolf. Yeah.
Rolf.
Here, boy.
R-U-L-F?
Yeah, R-U-L-F.
R-U-L-F. Okay. All right.
Arugula.
Thank you so much, Rolf.
When I can't think of
And
names, I'll
Off
like.
I go. But I pull up my hood as I walk
Sliding
So- to hide my hair.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm at
That
the
makes me
temple now.
nervous, babe. Going off on your nose.
Oh, man. Okay.
Oh dear.
He's an interesting character.
Rolf is?
Yes.
Did you just like spawn a person? Yep, I do that too.
Okay. All right. So
He's secretly a
I'm
deviant.
in the. I'm
There's
in the
fun stuff in
temple.
there. He may be haunted by something.
Oh boy.
I'll protect you.
Yeah.
Always.
Okay.
All right. Back to you three. Or is it four?
Part of your reach.
Huh?
Okay.
What?
I'm just gonna
just-
go find an
Can you get real close to that mic with that chewing?
ASMR artist.
I'm gonna go move this. It's too tempting for you guys.
Oh, it's cookie.
Oh man. We're like here's the rails right here. We're like over on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you
It's
like
not
that,
even
Dave?
recording, is it?
Do you like that, Dave? Yeah.
Oh, I don't even want to comment on that. Like I have like
Okay, we're gonna cut that all out.
Nope. I'm cutting less and less out.
Okay,
Preparing
let's do
for the
this.
live stream. You can't not have these moments on live stream.
Okay.
oh man.
Oh gosh, what are we gonna do?
Time
What'd you put on those cookies?
Crack.
You don't even need to add that though, because it's just amazing as is. Butter and sugar. Lots of butter and lots of sugar.
I did that with
I'll
one
put
of
it
the
down.
root beer
What
that
did you
went-
feed him today? He's like
Spaghetti,
totally lost it.
spaghetti and corn, chicken.
Alright.
Chicken parmesan.
Spaghetti and corn. That sounds good.
Chicken
Yeah, we have
parmesan.
chicken parmesan.
corn spaghetti.
I want to hear that. I want to hear that like in a good Italian accent. Who can do that for me?
What?
A little chicken parmesan. No?
Until you help me find Breeze.
I'm gonna just
This is an
breeze right
actual
through
conversation that we're having.
this. No, he went up to the room. Remember?
No, I changed my mind.
Oh, so he didn't.
I'm literally just standing next to you.
So she went back at this point to the counter, and I'll just say, "I'm gonna go order some food. Would you
Look,
like
I know I
anything?"
upset you last time. Monk Jazz is gonna be big.
And then I sigh, I stand up, and I walk away.
I look to Moore and be like, I was walking away this morning, just you never know when he's gonna make. How you doing, Moore? You're pretty good. Why are you still here? Not that I don't want you to leave. I'm just, what is it that you're looking to do in this world? Like you said, kill demons, but like, why?
Why kill demons?
No, I mean there is that. There's a whole can of worms. I'm sure. Some like sad backstory about your parents or something, and I'm really sad about that for you. I'm sure, preemptively. Wow. But
Man, Bask is like he's
I
running
just
a tool
let
train right now.
Bask dig his own pit. I
I
mean,
know.
it's
I'm in a bad mood and I'm taking out on more. Morin, I appreciate you. I really do. I'm not being snarky about this.
I appreciate you more and more every day.
I appreciate
Morin.
that you've been here and that you helped us fight those guys. You didn't have to come down in those tunnels. You did. Show sign of a good man, and just gotta wonder, is there a... There's no way I can say this without it sounding weird. Is there a lady in your life? Like, you seen anybody? Why does it have to be weird? Like, can I ask a guy if he's seen another guy or girl?
I feel like Bask is still talking.
I am still talking.
He is. That's what I
Okay.
was saying. Oh my gosh.
There's no meta. It's straight. This is...
Yeah.
Bask has no filter. Apparently.
Well, I wouldn't say that there's any particular one.
But you have someone that you're thinking about when you
What
fight
do you?
those battles.
No, not really.
Oh,
But
yeah.
how about yourself?
well, nope, not anymore. Nope, I'm a single man.
You should be my wingman.
Yeah, in the future, I think putting
Yeah.
your bets
Oh.
on me in a wingman situation is about the right thing. Look at Jackie, no chance in love. Last night, who knows? Who knows? Cards are up in the air. Dice are on the table. No one knows how Jackie's doing. He
I'll
could
admit,
be...
that was rather funny. I quite enjoyed
Yeah,
that.
you
as
did?
it was-
I thought it was pretty,
He's
in
the
taste.
type of man that you just
make him
want
do
bad
stuff.
things to happen to him.
Oh,
It's not-
that's so mean.
And it's not him as a person. Good guy.
It's just it's more fun
It's like you tell him to
to
throw a rock
see
and
bad
he'll
things happen to
probably-
that kind of person.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Martin, I like you.
It's
You're a
it's
good
it's
guy.
the way that they react. It's more about
Did you
how
just
they
say?
take it.
Did you just say he's the guy that you get to throw a rock at a cart?
No, you just tell him to pick up a rock, he'll throw it just because he wants to be part of the group.
I was really hoping that you'd made that connection and we'd gone back in time again.
So anyway,
What? No, we didn't do that.
so what did Demetrius do during this talk?
Yeah.
I was filling the void.
I haven't had a chance to say anything.
You could have interrupted any time. But that was good, RP,
That was
with
it.
more.
At this point,
It's a cool app.
I would have gone up and said, I would have actually gone up and to the barkeep lady.
You what?
I would have gone up to the barkeep lady and said, I would love a plate of breakfast. And by the way, the gentleman over there has been driving me nuts for days, and my name really is Demetrius. I
Oh.
understand you have a
You
message
are,
for me.
in fact, Demetrius. Well, yes, I do. Yes, from a young girl named Breeze. She said she's sorry, but she's going to the temple, and she plans to be back before sundown.
Okay. I now try to bear with me at this point. This is me saying this.
Who is me?
Mark.
Mark. Oh,
Oh.
okay.
For a metagaming perspective, Demetrius is going to run over and say, Brees went back down into the tunnels.
You son of a...
We need to go after her.
Oh man!
Morin, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Danger
Let's
awaits.
do it.
I see what you're doing. You're trying to get us into the hole. Tricky, crafty. I like it. You'll get yours.
She said she was going down there and she'd be back tonight. I don't think she has till tonight. So we need to get down there.
But you repeated the message correctly. She said temple.
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
No, that Demetrius is like bold-faced lying right now.
I'm gonna roll insight just in general because my character would be looking at him. I'm like,
Okay.
do I trust it? Is he a good liar?
Would you have mistrusted that?
I don't trust
Naturally?
him right now. Yeah,
Right
actually.
now?
Yeah.
Well, think about, is it something
He's been
Breeze would do,
Considering
though?
the morning, maybe, I don't know.
Well, no, mostly because she took off not wanting to, upset.
Uh-huh.
and now he's saying that she went off on their own. And I'm
Well,
like,
yeah. If she had
either
left-
he rolls a deception and I roll against it, or I just roll insight.
Yeah.
It depends on how you want to play.
Yeah.
I think I need to roll a deception on that one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Fair enough. You can beat my base, whatever.
It's not gonna. Yeah.
Because I'm not trying to outwit him with charisma. I'm just seeing if I understand him.
10.
10.
Use what you want to use.
Yeah, that's the question. Do you roll against it or?
You can go off my base. Wisdom, intelligence, whatever. Either way, I beat it.
That made me uncomfortable.
Huh? What? My back popping?
Yeah.
It's one of them smart talkie watches.
David's an old man. If you didn't know,
Uh,
Henry calls him old man.
Unprompted.
we
No
don't
idea
know
where
why.
he got it from. But I
Well,
love
that
it.
is it. That is a term for dad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but he's
He
always like,
just is
"Hey,
like,
old man." We have no
out of the
idea
blue.
where he got it.
He just calls me old
Yeah.
man. And I'm like, I'm okay with it.
It's really
It's
funny.
really weird, but
He thinks it's funny now.
hey, old man.
I'm gonna have you roll insight just because I want there to be a chance for you to not.
I didn't get it. No. I got 9.
Nine.
You
Oh.
got one more than me.
Okay.
So I'm like,
I
for a second, I'm like,
I want to see how this plays out. So.
I just look at him and go,
Why?
why? Yeah, no. And that's what I'm gonna say. Like, I thought she didn't want to go in there. Okay. Yeah.
Pretty close. You're just one off.
Yeah, no. I don't believe it, but at the same time, I'm like, it's Demetrius. He just never.
I'm gonna
lied to
die.
me.
I'm going to die.
Demetrius is a straight shooter. I
Because
trust
you
him with
guys
my
aren't
life.
going to be there.
In
and
fact,
I'm gonna get killed.
if he ever lied to me, full confidence gone.
Yeah.
Like,
That's fine. He doesn't trust you as far as he could throw you.
shouldn't. I'm a bloody changeling.
He just
And
don't
I'm a
trust
bard.
himself.
You've
No-
just named two things that
I'm
count
nobody
against
and
you.
everybody. All right, let's do this.
You know
Mark.
how the whole world feels about bards.
Oh yeah, I do. Hey, I slept with no one this campaign. In all fairness, I've seduced 0 bad guys. So far, I'm on the top of the bar
He
chain.
has seduced good
It's-
guys.
It's
Well, he.
Unintentionally. I can't help it if
I
I'm
think you seduced 2 or 3 people now.
one old lady.
Old lady, a maid,
Kind of.
and then
That was a
It's not my
kind
fault
of.
that
and then
Nancy.
Jackie. That's 3 people you
That's true.
seduced.
That's true.
In all
and,
fairness,
how many people has Lauren seduced?
Well,
Exactly.
and then what
And how
about
many
you just
people has Bree
dropping your pants in the middle
Hey,
of the road?
one at least. Am I right? Okay, so Warren, you know how you're talking about killing stuff? Or I was. Either way, do you want to go kill stuff?
Let's find some demons.
I'm worried about that. You know what?
Hoorah.
Okay, all right. I like this guy. He's in Jackie. No. Okay, let's
I'm
go.
not taking
He'll
Jackie.
he'll miss out on it next time. I'll go to the lady and I'll change my face right in front of her and freak her out and be like, "Hey, if Jackie Stoutheart comes down the stairs, tell him that he was invited, but he missed out."
Oh, you're terrible.
You guys are just the worst.
But next time for sure, like 18 next time. He's not gonna be like,
The A team.
yeah. Oh my gosh, can I be face? Okay, anyway.
Jewelry man.
Ba-ba-da-ba. We're going in there like the 18. Let's do this. No questions asked. Maureen, let's go. Demetrius,
All right.
Yeah.
You sure?
So you guys
you sure you heard right?
start going in that direction. We're back with Breeze at the temple.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
School's in session.
What would you have done when you made it to the temple? Would you have done anything different, or would you have gone straight to learning?
Yeah.
Okay, just roll a d20 to see how it's going.
Please roll well. School sucks. Stay in school. Or don't. I mean,
Do
stay
whatever
in
you
school.
want. Do whatever makes you happy.
Yes.
15.
Nice. Okay.
Do I need to add anything?
No.
Okay.
No, that was just a
I'm so glad you're smart.
difficulty check.
I'm glad
Breeze has
that I
done
rolled.
very well.
Yes.
What was supposed to be a week was cut down to like 3 days
Yeah. Okay.
because you
Do you mean
watched
she
somebody
knows
do it.
how to
so-
do the things?
She's got one more
One more day.
lesson.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
About what time of the day is it then?
by the time you're done, it's gonna be later in the day.
Okay.
So
All right.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
yeah,
All
She's
right.
booking it up while we're
Yeah.
lying.
yeah.
And
She could have had a cool.
die. I'm gonna be taken.
You
I
feel
know.
like you maybe could do the procedure if you had the amulet.
If I had the amulet, but
if you had one, you felt like maybe
but they
you
won't
could do
give
it.
me one.
I
No,
could
not until
steal
you're
one.
done. So,
Okay.
but you felt like
Okay.
you probably could. So,
Yeah.
you're feeling pretty confident.
Okay.
If only I could change into.
I'm
a
really
cleric
excited to get that
and
amulet.
Walk up
I'm
and
actually-
say, "Hey, I lost my amulet. Can I have one?" But I don't know about it because I'm in the sewers.
Not yet.
So, back to you guys
In the sewers.
making your way.
Downtown.
Walking past.
Homebound.
Faces past.
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
That's why I like this one.
How many books have I used? We'll start now.
Jerry Cruz.
What?
And now I won.
Oh, good. I'm glad you caught that.
Are you kidding me? I made the joke first.
I know. No, that we continued it. I'm glad you jumped right in.
Always.
Wasn't left out.
Any shenanigans, I'm right there with you.
Shenanigans is his favorite word.
Yeah. Shenanigans. All right, so
You're making your way.
Done. Stop. Sorry, I have to talk to myself.
I probably would have grabbed some food to walk with as we were going.
So casual.
On that note, on the way, I didn't bring my stuff. Like, I'm not carrying
All those
a
weapons.
warhammer.
I was gonna say you
But
might have some dexterity problems.
Specifically, I'm not like over encumbered
Yeah.
Skyrim style. But for that matter, I left it in the room, and I would have paid her another
For an extra night.
For extra night. But I am looking for armorers, and weaponsmiths on the way.
And weaponsmiths.
Keeping an eye
Smithy.
out.
Very well.
Not doing very
Not
well.
doing too
We're
bad.
going too fast.
Okay.
More and just
You're
clanky
going
clanks.
too fast casually while Demetrius is eating
Yep.
his,
We're not
his street
running.
food.
You're just straight up ang.
So where are we at in marching order? That's what I want to know.
See, right there,
Did
that
no
would
one-
like tip me off. Like, why
Did
is
no one
he
get
not
the
rushing?
ang thing? Okay, never mind.
I was thinking about something else.
Yeah, I didn't hear.
What's
I'm sorry.
marching order? But are you like rushing ahead?
I'm upset that no one got the ang.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it. I'll watch it back. Okay.
Got the what?
I'm
No,
surprised you
you
even
won't.
did that because you've never even
Don't
watched that
lie.
show.
He ate a lot of food. Avatar.
Yeah, that's all you remember from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really watched that show either. I'll be honest.
We
Neither
love
did
that
I.
one. That one was
I
good.
watched like the first
I
season.
watched it with my
'cause
whole
I may have
family.
seen the whole thing like 3 or 4 times. So
That's.
There's nothing against it. I
Yeah.
just
But we
Never
weren't
got into
listening to you. I'm sorry. Sometimes I tune you out.
it's the one time tonight that we haven't listened to.
Keep talking. DM in 3 days.
I love you, Dave. Just
you
know
do.
this. Just know this. Here. Come here. Come on. No. Just. I wouldn't
I'm
make
just gonna
these
give you a
jokes.
really loose
I
hand.
wouldn't, I wouldn't make these
my heart
jokes.
is your heart.
I wouldn't make these jokes if I didn't love you like a brother.
Why is your hand so wet? I'm just kidding. It's not.
I licked it. Licked by Mark. See.
Oh my word.
Okay.
Okay, let's go, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway.
So,
So he's walking a little bit faster ahead.
Yeah.
Morn and I are walking a
He's
little casually.
I'm worried
I'm gonna-
about Brees.
yeah.
I'm gonna lean over. If he's a
I was
little bit
supposed to take
ahead
care
out
of
of
her.
earshot, I'm gonna lean over and say, "She's not really in the sewers."
He says,
Mother of pearl.
"Oh, I see."
This has been driving me nuts. What's down there?
I admit, I
That's the
am
only way you can get the bard to
curious.
go down. Put
I
someone
I
in
don't think it
danger.
would have. I don't think we would have had to twist his arm, but he was driving me nuts
There
last
there
night.
must
I
be
straight up
something.
would not have
When
done
you
it.
find out some stuff, you're gonna feel like a real jerk.
When she's been murdered while studying. Of all
trying to
places.
save everyone's lives.
So,
Expel.
Ooh, hold on. I need a little bit. Hold on.
whatever you were
That's
rolling,
interesting.
Oh no.
Okay.
she's been
I need to
found.
make my own.
And also, they know her
Yeah.
everything. Meanwhile, she gets murdered.
Oh
in the
no, my
cloister.
favorite color.
It turns out to be purple.
It's true. Purple is my favorite color.
Mm.
Pink is my favorite color.
Ah.
Is that?
So you are
I broke for a second there. I had to stop.
getting to a point where you're now approaching the sewer. Are we continuing inside?
Of course.
I'll stop Bask right before we go in. I'll say, full disclosure, she's not really in here. She was at the college, but we got here.
Insight. Do I believe him? Oh yeah.
No, I'm not lying.
Well,
I still am rolling insight because he told me earlier that he
yeah,
wasn't.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
I believe him.
Yeah.
You are at full, right?
He's not actively.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely reset those stats.
Oh great.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
It's not like we need a cleric in a battle.
I'm just
Against
saying.
the
If
tired-
you're gonna go back,
The
down
only
to
one that can
stats-
do magic.
Okay.
You took the
Say
stone
what
with
now?
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're saying that she's not in there?
Oh no. She's in the temple district. I just really wanted to go back down here, so we can go down here if you want.
You could have told me.
You wouldn't have come.
No.
So are you saying you're not going to come down there with us?
I made a promise to protect her. So I want to go see what's down there. I totally do. We are here. Good choice. But also dick move.
Oh, please put a beep in
I'm
there.
going to. I'm going to straight up. But the point is, you lied to me, man. I would have gone to you. I would have gone down there and killed everyone in the way and done so brutally. But you lied, man. Not cool.
Hey, it got you here.
You hurt
Are
his
we going down or
feelings.
not?
I thought we were cool, man. I thought we were cool.
Like I said, I don't trust you, but I can fight with you.
Yeah, but I thought you were the trustworthy one. You can expect
I
an
am.
untrustworthy person to be untrustworthy, but you're supposed to be the rock. You let me down. Next time, think about that. I'm gonna give you bardic inspiration from that chastisement to make you feel even better when you fight something and
Actually do something
and do
good.
something good for once. Just kidding. But seriously though. And then I say, you know what? I get what you're saying. Let's go take a peek, see if anyone
Yeah.
else has come for the bodies. Make,
Yeah.
and then I don't know.
Yeah, do we like? Let me stop.
Let's be quick about it.
So I'm not standing right at the entrance of the tunnels. I would have pulled us off like into an alley, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So
couple
we're not
alleys
like
beforehand.
standing in front of
Yeah.
them.
But I want to. Can I? I want to take, like, before we just go running in there. I want to take like 20 minutes and just sit right here and take 20 and sit and
Watch.
observe
The ins
if
and
anything, if I see anyone going in or out
For 20
or
minutes?
yeah, or watching it
Okay.
to see anything out of place.
Yeah, you do not notice any movement over those 20 minutes.
It does make me wonder if those bodies are still there and if someone bought it. If they're still there, then no
Yeah.
one came in. 'Cause
Well,
most people
I
aren't
said
gonna leave.
just I don't know if you saw this, but I set kind of like a, it's not a tripwire, but I set something like
Which
your
is
dad
dead.
used to do with like laying a hair over the steering wheel so you could know if the car had been moved out of the garage.
Oh, it's too bad my parents trusted me emphatically, which
Oh,
was a
mine
really
did
bad
too
choice. Anyway, but the point
Agreed.
is that yes,
They don't watch these, right?
Mine definitely
I
don't.
hope not. Sorry, mom. Anyway,
We're adults now. It's funny.
stop watching us.
Oh, I totally came clean about my shenanigans to my parents. It was great. The look on their faces.
I've got a couple more years until I can,
It's
until they're
wonderful.
feeble enough.
Yep.
I'm just kidding.
Anyway,
Maybe like several years. Your parents are pretty.
My dad could one punch me. My mom probably could do.
I was just gonna say.
I just pictured a little woman just totally drop kicking you.
Yep.
Yeah, but
It's
she's
too,
tall.
Yeah.
She's tall, but she is little.
Yeah.
Gotta wait for that arthritis to kick in. And then, I
Oh,
was
we're
gonna say
going dark.
amnesia, but
We're going really dark.
You better hope she doesn't watch this. She watches other things on your channel.
She'll randomly watch this
I
one out of the hundreds.
This is how we talk about you in every episode. It's super weird.
I'm
All of our
Hobson,
sessions
we love you.
devolve into therapy sessions about our parents.
Another thing about my childhood. So we go into the tunnels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
so
that-
we
is that
we're
what- is
gonna
that what you want to do?
we're
Yeah.
gonna go in
That's where I'm
at
cutting
least
in.
with the we're gonna go in at least after the 20 minutes. We're gonna go in at least to the spot where the trapdoor was, and see if the little trap I'd laid is still there, or if it had been broken.
So you're wanting to make your way down to the point where the secret door was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm serious. All right.
Yeah, you make your way in, and you notice there are no new guards posted. There are no new people. There's nobody in the jail cell, and the hair has not been disturbed.
But the bodies are gone.
They're through this. They're through the door. If you want to go through, if you want to go into the other room.
I definitely think we should.
Well, if no one's coming this way,
Yeah.
what do we got to lose, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not like it's going to be blamed on any one person in the party if everything goes.
So through the secret door.
Maureen,
Okay.
how dare you let us go through this?
We can blame Jackie.
I'm sure.
Just because you weren't here, Jackie. That's why.
Demetrius is dead.
You can't blame me. He's right behind you.
Oh gosh,
He's the one that's
He's
been
the lead-
following us.
he's the leader of the class.
Oh, that's what I was saying. He's like the main bad guy
Anyway.
in the campaign. Anyway.
Don't give him ideas.
I know. I want to see it. Please make that happen.
Anyway, so we go in the
That'd be a
door.
goofy villain.
So we go
I'm
back in.
checking
and
for traps, but I'm
It
gonna
would
check
be
for
fun.
traps.
Yeah.
We know the traps coming down.
I'm
this
still
far,
checking
yeah.
for traps as we go to the door.
You don't
Good
feel
idea.
like there's anything new.
Okay.
We can't check.
Okay, so we easily avoid them. Don't want to drop a D4 that's sharp as a knife. Anyway, opens the door.
The secret door.
The secret door.
You enter back into the cavern.
And then I go in. The I
You
go.
see again the rope bridge.
I go across the rope bridge. Can we do this the rest of the
Okay.
I'm just. We're going downhill.
We're like
so
wheezing
fast.
laughing now. It's like old man laugh.
And guys, it's 9:45.
We have
So-
done 3 things.
Yes.
We're just getting to this point.
I know.
Okay.
Oh,
We
it's
go
been an
in.
interesting night.
Come on.
Okay, so yeah, you make your way through the secret door. Are you checking the armory where
Yeah,
you
I
put
would've-
those guys?
I'd have peeked in the door.
Of course. I want to check that.
Yeah, you see them still positioned. The
3
same.
dead guys. We're still good.
Good.
It stinks in there a little bit more than it did when you
It's like
left
Clue.
them.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly what I was thinking with Clue.
3
3 corpses. Everything's fine.
All right.
Everything else seems to be the same, but the boat that was in the cavern is gone.
Oh, didn't we? Did we cut? We didn't cut down the rope
No.
bridge.
Mm-mm.
It was down at the
we
bottom
did.
of the rope bridge. All right. Let's.
So there was the rope bridge, and then there was a
Walkway.
stairway going down to where the boat was at the bottom of the cavern.
We could swim.
No. Let's go down and just take a look and see if there's anything else that's over there.
Did
Any
you leave any
rooms?
bodies up there? They were all in that room. They
We
were
made it
all in
look
the
like
room.
an accident.
In the
Not
room.
an accident.
I
We made
know.
it look like everyone was fighting.
Like an
But
accident.
in,
Someone got
but wait, in
decapitated.
the like the armory room or in the cavern?
In the room where
area?
we fought
the armory.
Jose
Jose?
Sfinkel Bottom.
Okay, I'm just.
I don't know his name.
We didn't ask it, even though you brought him back to life, which I still don't agree with. By the way.
Oh,
For
get
the
over it,
record.
On a
Demetrius.
different night. No. No, I don't feel bad.
That's why I don't. That's why I tricked you to come back here. Anyway.
Oh yeah, because undeath is so much better than lying.
We're just coming up with great T-shirt ideas right now.
Death is better than lying.
Undeath is better than deception. Anyway, I think at this point, let's go across the
Get it
bridge.
together. Come on, Dave.
Does it look like there's any rooms over on the
Um,
side, or does it just go down the stairs?
Yeah, there was a hallway.
Oh yeah.
There was a hallway before the descent.
Are we so afraid of this descent? I feel like we've been hovering above this decision for a couple days. Should we go down?
We've slowly been descending
Just
into
make a
madness.
choice.
So yeah, you could turn right and go
Respect.
down a hallway, or you could go down to where the boat used to be.
I think I want to think about the hallway first.
Yeah,
Because if someone's above us and they trap us below,
I agree. It's a bad idea.
advantage is lost.
They've got the high ground. I can't.
Nope.
I can't
nope,
win.
Nope. low hanging fruit. Move on. I'm just kidding.
Oh, thank you, David. I needed that to stay on track.
Gotcha.
But I'm also
If I
very
could preempt
proud.
your
I'm
pun.
also very proud of that you catch the reference.
Anyway, so I am flattered, but Bask is still pissed. So I'm gonna head down the hallway after mentioning that. Maybe let's just go down this way.
Yeah.
Checking for traps on
Okay.
the hallway.
I'm gonna let Bass go across the
Hallway
bridge
or
first,
down the
make sure it
stairs?
holds up.
There's a hallway.
Oh,
I'm gonna let
across
Bass
the
go
bridge.
across the bridge first and make sure it holds up.
Okay. Have you guys not already crossed the bridge?
No.
I assume that's where you were. Okay. So you
Just
make
have no control. You just
you make your way across
Hey,
the
I'm
bridge.
just, this is all.
Guys,
out
he's
of
tuning out. The DM is tuning out.
Yeah.
What does that tell you?
Feel
Get
like-
up.
I feel like we're like a couple sunbeams right now.
right? Yeah.
Those are children. Yeah, that's a thing.
3 and 4-year-olds.
Yeah. Yeah, you make your way across the bridge. You don't find any traps, and you begin making your way down the
You're not
hallway.
wrong.
There's a couple of doors on the left, and there's a larger room towards the end of the hallway. The hallway is about 100 feet long.
I think we should check doors as we go down, just slowly, quietly.
So if we need to Scooby Doo across them in a run, we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Let's check those.
And I think we should be stealthing as well.
You are wise, and I'm not sure why I haven't already.
Stealth check.
You've already been like
19
followed, and
plus
they all know
6.
you're here. They've
No
cut
one
the
can
rope
see me.
bridge.
You guys did wait a full
I
day.
am the knight. What?
What?
We did what?
Nothing.
They
We
didn't wait
waited
a full day.
That's what he said. I just
No,
didn't get
you
it.
didn't. Came home that night, and then you guys just
It's
left.
been like 12 hours,
Yeah.
if that.
25.
Yeah.
My stealth roll is 25.
My stealth roll is 16.
Morin,
25 and 16. Okay.
I tell Morin, I say, Morin, guard the end of the hallway. If you hear anything, come running.
Right.
But kind of just
What? Why isn't
Let
he
us-
coming with us?
because he's in full plate.
Oh.
I don't like that. I do that too, but I don't like that.
I hate
being on the
other end sometimes.
I use a percentile to make my decisions.
Stop.
Over and under 50.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so door 1.
First door on your left.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Alright.
Slow. Check it for traps.
No.
All right, you open it then.
All right. You slowly.
It's like someone's bedroom. Best die. You're dead.
There are no lights in this room. You have dark vision, right?
Uh-huh.
It appears to be a small bed chamber.
I turn around. It appears to be a small bed chamber.
Warren says, "What?"
More, shut up.
What was that sneeze?
I do perception to see if I see any sneaky pantses in there.
Sneaky pants.
I rolled a 19 plus
Ooh.
1.
There are absolutely zero sneaky pants.
Is there anything else? Is there any? You know what I
Their
mean?
stealthy shirts.
Is there anything else?
Sneaky pants and stealth.
Dang it! He was Donald ducking.
ducking
Winnie
with me.
pooing. Winnie pooing it.
It's just the guy with their pantsless. Haha! Good thing I didn't wear my pants today.
He was looking for those specifically.
This could be like a comic strip. It's all right.
Okay.
You have disadvantage when fighting him from distraction.
All right. I go in and just check for valuables.
Check in the room.
Anything incriminatory.
We almost went PG-13 there for a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll investigation. You're just looking for valuables.
Yeah, I'm in there. Man, I'm rolling well tonight.
Yeah, you are. Keep it up.
Yeah, well, I'm already doing my rolls now.
So yeah, you're wasting them.
Hey,
No,
I
it
am
doesn't
lucky.
work like that.
all the time.
Okay, guys, come on, come on.
There's
I'm like so anxious.
you don't feel like there's anything particularly valuable out of what you see in this room. There's a bed, a desk,
They don't have anything in the desk, just an empty desk.
some blank papers, and
Yeah, did they have anything on them? It's just, dear Margaret.
He said blank. Do you know what blank means?
Yeah, there could
There's
be like
nothing on
there could
it.
be like
Um,
spaces, like lots of spaces, like Mad
you
Libs,
do find a
medieval Mad Libs.
You find a book
Sorry.
that appears
Just
to possibly be like a religious book.
I leave it. All right, so I turn back and I'm like, there's nothing useful in this room. Next door. Let's go to the next one. That's what I said.
That's your turn.
Do we roll another stealth?
Yes.
12 plus 6.
More in staying put.
15 for me.
Okay.
18 for you.
Who's checking the room?
I'll search this one.
Okay.
Ooh, 19 total.
An even smaller bedchamber.
With even less paper.
There's not even a desk.
Wait.
In this room.
I don't have dark vision.
He goes in
I
there.
didn't say it was a dark room.
Oh, you didn't describe it. I opened the door and I
I
looked
told you what you found.
an even smaller room.
Yeah.
He knew it was smaller because it was lit. I got that.
Okay.
There's a
The
bed.
DM is doing so good.
There's
like,
a bed in the
super
corner.
good.
Yeah.
Hey, go easy. He'll
worried.
kill you. He'll kill you dead.
I am not being facetious. I'm telling the truth.
I know. And I agree.
4 points. I mean, dang it! Why
Brownie
did I say that
points.
out loud?
Yeah, you don't feel like there, out of everything you're able to see in that room, you don't feel like there's really anything to the room at all.
The next doors. More
Why
stuff.
do we keep searching these doors?
Do it faster.
We search the next. Well, we stealth.
There's
the next
there's
door.
no other doors.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You're next.
I'm stealthing down
If
the
you
hall.
continue down, you're entering into a large room.
Okay.
Lofty,
I have Morin kind of come closer, and as he gets a little bit closer, I tell him to stop.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, so I'm getting him
Protect
closer,
penalties.
so if a battle happens,
I
he's
love
not,
like
like
when he
6
rolls, he's
turns
just all
away.
like
It's the DM's trick.
I'm not
There-
telling you what
There
it
literally
means.
could be nothing,
I hope it's nothing.
but it's definitely something. All
Well,
right.
it's Billy, so yeah.
So it could be either.
Could be a dragon.
Man, I wish we had brought Stacky's Jet Heart. Anyway,
Stucky Jout Heart.
yep, that's gonna be my next character.
Stucky jaw.
All right, so
Oh my God.
I stealth 21 down the hallway. So
Stealth 21. So,
I did not.
Was
do
that a thing?
high.
it's my next door.
what's that?
I did not roll stealth that high.
What'd you get?
8.
Oh,
Oh
no.
monkey man, just tripping down the hallway with his tap shoes.
Okay.
on.
So
It's like
you.
Stop sashaying and get over here.
So as you're making your way into the room, you notice that there's a hallway, another hallway off to your right, but you see that there are several torches lighting
there's several
a
people.
bigger room, and there are people standing around an altar.
Please tell me there's not several of them.
I did say
He
people.
said, yeah, he said people.
Okay.
Plural. Plural of person.
Okay.
They are doing some sort of ritual around an altar with a body on the table.
This is not like the clasp. I turn back quietly and whisper to you, who's also sashaying down the hallway. Person already dead.
Are we close enough to make out details? Is the first question.
Are we close enough to make out details?
I'm glad you added that last word.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
40 feet away.
Oh
we
gosh,
are.
so like right there.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah.
please tell me we're like around a corner. We're not like.
well, you're
No.
stealthy. He's not.
No, the really the only corner is the one of the hallway offers. Before it enters into the room.
There's no like. It goes to the room and there's like these two little alcove things we can kind of like peek around, you know, for structural sound.
You could. I mean, there's like it's not exactly an open room. It's they're in sort of what almost seems like a natural cavern, sort of an offshoot from a man-made
Okay.
room.
Do I recognize these robes as anything the clasp would ever use?
No, you don't. No.
So
It
definitely not
doesn't.
clasp.
It doesn't feel like a clasp to you.
Very weird that a class member would be involved in something like this.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
we had a
gesture.
cleric that could-
Is it though?
It'd only be great if a religious person was here to shed her light on the religious aspects of this. We should
I
probably try to
have
save that person about to get murdered.
I have two things. Sorry. first I'm gonna
I thought that
motion.
was the first.
No, first I'm going to motion to Bask that we should. I want to watch what's happening before we just barge in.
And
there.
I just look at you and be like,
And second,
if you
are
misunderstood,
any
that
of
was
these?
stabbing.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
that.
I'm very, very worried.
I also want to. Can I roll a perception to see if I recognize any of these
I
people?
think I brought my grenades with me.
The holy hand grenade.
Of Antioch.
1, 2,
Anyway,
4,
yes.
3, sir.
They've
3.
been dying on orangutans and fruit cereals. And breakfast cereals and fruit bats.
Oh, now we've derailed the DM. Okay, can I roll to see if I recognize anyone?
I wish those cookies were
Well
still.
done. 17.
17. You had heard the word Genasi thrown around, and this thing person appears to possibly be Genasi.
Not Well, I'm not. Do I know about Genasi? History check.
Sure.
Because I mean, no, I'm not familiar at all with Genasi.
Can I roll?
I just
I don't have history, but can I roll an intelligence check
To.
to see if I understand what a genasi is,
That's,
or is it more
you-
like
I
the,
feel like you do already, and that's you had heard the term thrown around, and from the brief descriptions you've heard about them, you feel like this person looks to be that way.
okay.
well, based off of what the other guy said,
Glowing runes on the skin, tinted skin color. Yeah.
On the as the altar,
Mm-hmm.
the person
Mhm.
on the altar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna point. I'm gonna look right at Bask,
Did they look like they're about to?
and I'm going to motion.
How many guys are in this room? Did they look feeble?
There's five guys in the room.
That we see, because I don't think we can see the full room, can we?
No, from
Yeah.
where you are now.
We can't do nothing.
Does it look like the figure on the table is breathing or dead? Just from a glance, like, can I see the chest rising
We're
and
gonna
falling?
die.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Breathing. Was that a yes to breathing or yes
Okay.
to dead?
blow on the
Yes
dice.
to chest rising and falling.
Okay.
Over 50, we
just
go in.
quizzed it. Was it 50?
It was 89.
Oh.
My birth year, not.
Mine too.
I was born in '88.
Oh, I was born in 89.
Oh man.
Yeah, but
Call back.
barely.
Call back.
When you're
She's the only one
May.
in the room.
Okay.
They're not
April.
even know.
If you, yeah, no, you probably
If you watched episode
you probably
2
didn't.
of our first live stream.
Okay, anyway, I'm going to say,
No. Yes.
has Morn worked his way up to being right with us at this point?
Mm-hmm. He did come forward. You
Unfortunately.
guys asked him to come forward.
No,
Then
I told
I'm-
him to go like more than halfway and stop. That's what I said.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Play it back.
That's where he is then.
Alright.
He's halfway down the hall.
No, more than halfway. I said
Morn half.
I said more than halfway, and then I'm gonna have him stop, so he's not too far away.
He's more than halfway.
It's important when it comes to the actual battle.
Yeah.
So,
we gotta stab
for-
fast. And
for time's sake, do you want to flip back to her before we go into
I would say, well,
stab?
I would say at the point that we're at, there's not going to be any new information because we already rolled for the day
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
to see how you did. So,
Yeah. I'm fine.
I'm just worried
Just
you're getting murdered.
continue. If I'm safe in the temple, we're
You
good.
can stab things pretty
we
quick.
we rolled for how she did on the day, and you
I know.
guys have taken less time than that as so
Yeah.
far. So.
Yeah, she's still reading.
we're still like,
She's still reading
What?
like old
This is
books by.
I'm practicing.
this is what,
I'm
like
learning.
9:30 in the morning
I'm being
where we
useful.
They're teaching you to.
We'll be dead
attuned
long
and all
before
that.
she-
Yeah.
Stones and- yeah.
She'll be back at Jarl Jorgensen's like 8 hours after our death.
are. All right, we're going in.
Okay.
Fast and stealthy.
Yep,
Show me your monk skills.
quarter staff.
No,
out.
no magic.
Okay. I'm not gonna have you roll initiative yet. Who's going in first?
So, how is it laid out?
I'm so nervous.
Do you have good graph paper to show us the room?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna erase that.
You need a pencil?
You guys don't need to see that. I have a pencil.
Do you need a pencil?
So
May the rolls be ever in your favor.
this is the hallway.
Dang it.
There was some stuff coming up here, and then the other hallway was going to be up that way. This room kind of goes forward like this, and you see a room with an
There's gonna be
altar.
like 15 guys.
There's a guy right here, guy right here, guy right here, guy right here, and there's another guy right here. You haven't seen him.
And
yet,
where
but I
are
already
we?
told you you saw 5, so you guys are down here.
So it's
And
over here.
This is
So,
not to scale.
If we're
No,
we're
no.
right here, and I'm like kind of peeking around corners, is there anyone in here?
No,
Good.
there's
Okay.
nothing right here.
Okay.
So we sneak here, go and swing and
Yeah.
kill one at a time.
Kill all of.
Well, I mean, like,
Yeah.
finish.
I'm
one
gonna
and move
stealth
to the next
forward
guy.
to this corner right here
Okay.
to see, to make sure there's no one lingering down this hallway. And see if I can get a better look in that room right
Okay.
there.
I should have brought my other sword so Morin could throw him out.
'Cause that's his attack
And
of
I do-
choice.
Signature.
And I do have my quarterstaff out.
So nervous.
I wish you were here. That's a great song.
I just did one word and he knew.
I'm a bard.
That was a 14.
It's a game we play.
14 on
He's
stealth.
very good at it.
Hmm?
Okay. And you're gonna come up here, go for a stealth attack. Is that what
What's
you're
that?
doing?
Well, I'm coming up here
Mm-hmm.
to as a move action.
Well,
Okay.
before
to
we're
look
actually
down,
in
yeah,
initiative.
to look in here, to look down the hallway, make sure there's no one down that hallway.
You don't see anybody in that hallway.
Okay.
That's good to know.
So
They're all
as
here for
my
This
Are they
really-
chanting anything?
Really is more like. There's. Yes, they are.
Anything in common? I mean, you understand abyssal? Is that what it was?
do
They're trying to sacrifice someone. Is it anything that we can understand before we murder these people?
It doesn't sound like. it's
Gosh, I
something
wish we had a
universal.
stone that could give me magic abilities, like, I don't know, make the guy's weapon that he's about to stab a person start on fire and burn his hand off.
Yeah, maybe if I had known that you were gonna go off and do this sort of thing, I would have left the stone for you guys.
Or that I could cure us if we get hurt. And then I
I'm not
also...
using it right now.
Yeah, it's true.
just want to make sure because I think I know what I want to do.
While we're waiting on this, actually, I want you to roll a d20.
Did she notice the knife being stabbed in her ribs?
11.
All right.
Am I dead now?
Very worried.
Yeah, I'm very worried too. You guys are taking too long.
We have to save the Genasi, and I know nothing about them. I must know. But also,
I'm trying.
So how do you know that
I'm-
the Genasi's not the bad thing?
we don't until we stop. Anytime there's a bunch of guys chanting in a room about to stab something, 9 times out of 10, the thing they're about to stab is not good.
I never said they were gonna stab anything.
They're
You
just
said
chanting.
He was on an altar and they were standing above it.
I said, yeah. I said, yeah. They're chanting around an altar. Nobody's holding a knife.
Does it look like it's there willingly?
It's not conscious.
Does it look bound?
Mm-mm.
That's concerning. What's she doing over there?
I am.
A little silhouette of a woman.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so again, you'll have to forgive me because I'm very used to like bull rush and charge and things like that, which
Mhm.
do not exist
Yeah.
in 5th edition.
Yeah.
They do
Enough.
too. Charge does exist.
As a feat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
not
have it.
as an attack action, not
Yeah.
as like a bull rush. Like you can shove, but it's an attack action. It's not coupled with a movement.
Mark Walton added a new photo now.
I did that a while ago.
Mark, we're playing a game here.
I haven't. Jeez, guys, I'm really. Okay, so I'm going to.
They're gonna be like, please, we're trying to stop this Nazi murderer. We just go there stabbing a bunch of good people. Start my life. Let's do this.
Oh, good.
It would be Billy to be devious like that and be like, they're
Well, he
good
did that in the very
cultists."
beginning too. Killed the little things without questioning
Hey,
what they
not
were.
everything should be morally.
Black and white.
Black
They're
and
all going to be a
white.
bunch of children
Yeah.
and old women.
I agree, because not everything is.
If
Most
it
things
comes
aren't.
to killing people, that shouldn't be an easy decision.
I'm going to, at this point,
Agreed.
Unless, of course, your character doesn't.
does
care.
it, well, in like, based on what I saw here, and as I got closer, does it look like they are, does it look like something that is
Nefarious.
evil? Does it look like something that is
Sinister.
sinister? Does it look like
I
something?
think you would feel like it was sinister.
Well, I mean, you walk into a room and there's chanting. It's got to feel dark.
It's cultists with a body on an altar,
Yeah.
so
It
it does
can't
feel
feel
that
good.
way.
Okay.
You know, it's
At
their
least
fault
they
for
appear
being
to be
all,
that way, yeah,
they're all
it's-
robe-like and creepy. So, I mean, that's their fault.
Okay.
They get stabbed.
Then I'm going to.
I don't feel bad about it.
How far away am I at this point? That's what, 20 feet or whatever. This point.
Yeah.
So that would have been. So I guess it would have been a full movement because my speed is 40. One movement to get actually in there, and as I was running by, I would have done that. Right, looked in. So I'm gonna run up, and I'm going to.
By the way, before he does this, I'm getting into range so that I can also run
You
up
wanna
and
be
do
ready.
a stealth action too.
So I'm going to run up and smack one of smack one of the cultists with my quarterstaff and say, "This
Here.
ends now.
And I'm moving at the same time because
These
it's a
evil
stealth.
acts end now."
I'm
Okay.
with you. and
Roll for your attack.
but he doesn't know he's there. So does he get like?
Well,
Sure. Yeah, I'll give you
Avantage.
advantage. Yeah.
okay.
Surprise.
Whew, much better on that one.
Except it's not surprise, but yeah.
Well, so
There's
she
very
gave
old
me.
people.
Hey,
There's a
he
bunch
said
of old
advantage.
Yeah.
I heard it. So that was 20.
No,
I
I
heard
did.
too.
Yeah. I'll give
He's
you
being
advantage
like
on the
really
attack.
like dubious
Yeah.
about
I
this.
know he
It's
is.
gonna be a bunch
I
of
know.
old people again and children.
20.
And the
20
Genasi they're trying to raise from the dead because he got hurt or something. We're just gonna, like,
25.
shanking people again.
25.
Yeah.
Okay.
If only I had a way of learning people's thoughts.
Which one are you attacking?
What I would do if I could.
This one.
So you pull back your quarterstaff and you swing it to strike at him.
He's got a smirk.
And
I love it.
as the quarterstaff comes close to hitting, it hits an invisible barrier.
Yes.
And
Yes.
they all turn and look at you. And this guy smiles and he says, "Welcome to the party." And he's got one eye and he's wearing dark robes.
I love this so much. This is my favorite.
As I see him try to hit, and it goes just like that little. What kind of sound does it make? Is it kind of like a?
Just kind of.
Is it
Like
around
it hit a
never
magical
mind.
barrier.
I was
Yeah.
thinking like the droids when they're shooting the gun guns, like
Oh, we got so stuck on Star Wars
No,
prequels.
that's not
like
how it
really like
sounds.
obnoxious.
No.
Okay, that's good.
But
So-
you're
You're so welcome to
So
the party.
as he does that, I'm like running up and I'm like,
And then he looks to you and he says, "We've been waiting for you. Where are the others?"
Why are you waiting for us? Looks like you got
my,
started
you look
anyway.
handsome in those robes. As the bard steps closer,
Oh
seductively.
my god!
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
my
That
gosh!
would be great.
Uh,
Oh man.
no.
They're all in love with you by the end of it.
So I'm seeing a bunch of cultists now. So new party. Yeah, we're toast, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Well, what are we like? 7 episodes in? 8, 9? All right. I just blindly asked the guy, "What?" We're supposed
we
to be
weren't
killing you
fine.
right now, not talking. You're expecting us?
You thought you could kill me?
Who are you?
Yeah. That's why we have our weapons.
He says, that was your mistake.
Clearly, you have some barrier.
And he puts up the palm of his hand.
Never put up the
and as he does so, these 4 guys all drop to the ground.
Oh, good.
And you see...
So it's this guy?
And you see the essences of these guys and the genasi flow to his hand.
Oh, you essence draining guy. Can I ask your name? I want to remember it so I can hunt you down and...
You will not have the opportunity.
We can do drain my essence too.
Well, now that you mention it, you gotta give him ideas.
It's not like it hasn't crossed his mind. He has one eye.
He says to you, where's the genasi?
What
He
Genasi?
just killed it. We both are stupid to this.
Yeah, I know. He says, the one you've been with since you entered the city.
Jackie Stoutheart. He's a genasi.
You mean Jackie? Oh, he's up in the tavern.
Don't tell him where he is.
Poor Jackie.
And all of a sudden, things click in my.
And he
lizard
says,
brain.
first you, then her. And he...
Dun, 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 dun.
He casts a spell.
You planning on murdering us right now? Do what you
let's
want to
see
do.
here.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're the DM.
Because you're mine.
Of course I am.
I'm not saying that next campaign is going to be...
Stop it. Stop being such a poor sport.
Literally not.
I know, just
Okay,
kidding.
spell attack. What's your... No, well, he misses.
I'll show you.
In fact,
He's
Did
affected
you drop the
by
barrier too?
no, he not only does he aims for you, but horribly misses. And
Burned his own face off.
you see a really bright green coming from the hand that he had.
Green flame.
Light. Yeah.
Nope. Anyone?
That he had used when he fired at you. A bright blue beam was flying out of his hand.
Well, not green, blue.
Huh?
It's a green blue.
Well, a beam flew out of his hand, but there was also a flash of green.
Oh.
Like we were
Okay.
protected.
Are we rolling initiatives at this point?
Yeah, are you attacking?
I mean, it's behind the barrier, but it must have been a
Yeah,
concentration
uh-huh.
effect. But yes,
Uh-huh.
we're attacking. Of course
For
we're
sure.
attacking.
Okay.
For
We're
shizzle.
stupid and full of vigor.
Okay.
Ooh, that was not a good thing to roll on
14
this time.
plus 1. 15 ace. No, you see that.
What'd you get, Mark?
Seben.
That's what I
okay.
have, 15. What
What'd
do
you
mean
get, Dave?
that would be- You got 15.
15.
Arg.
Okay, you first.
I'm
Yeah,
so
I'm so
nervous.
excited.
This
Well,
is so nerve-wracking.
what does
And
he
I'm
look
up
like
there.
he's wearing? Like he looks like he's like wearing armor.
Dark robes, one eye.
That's it. He's covered up, so he can't really tell. What if he only needs one
eye?
eye? I kind of like, since he's slightly in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do this like roll,
He's right here.
like not roll, but like slide around him really quickly and just do two attacks on it with my blades.
Explain your movement.
Meaning, I'm like right next to / behind him,
Mhm.
so I'm kind of like moving around him
So
really
you-
quickly.
you're right here, and you're gonna move like this.
Yeah,
Okay.
just to kind of get quick around him and just like attack him as fast as possible.
So you're
I see him
attacking him
fail.
from here, or you're attacking him from here. What's your plan here?
Well, he's this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna kind
He's
of
the guy in
go.
the middle.
I'm gonna kind of try to start doing a wedge where we can flank him to get
So
some
you're kind of moving over
advantages
to the
on
side
him. That's basically what I'm
Okay.
thinking. So I'm kind of moving to the left around him.
Okay.
Not around, but you know what I mean. Moving that way. And so I'm going to make 2 attacks. That's not great. And that's an 11 plus 6.
17. Let's see
Sorry. I'm nervous.
here. Yeah.
I can't control myself when I'm nervous.
Reasonably
Can't
enough.
control myself
to,
anyway.
Let's see.
Basically saying we can't win. You hear that?
No, I
Well,
didn't
you don't
say
have your
that.
cleric,
I didn't
so.
say that.
It was a
And
clerical
before
error.
before you
You.
say anything,
Yes, it was.
I'm going to
By you.
put myself into like
Yeah.
my bardic inspiration to do like my parry, so it increases my AC, so I'm harder to hit.
Okay.
Even if that doesn't help, but let me get that exact.
You gave me bardic inspiration earlier, correct?
I did.
Okay.
D&D. Stat checks.
D&D.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Fucking 15.
Roll for damage. You hit.
Ooh, that's. I don't know how I should feel about that.
You should love it and be excited about it. 3 plus 4.
7.
Save. Okay.
So I actually hit him.
Yes.
So the barrier is gone.
You got through it.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Well, I mean, like, hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like it hit him? Okay, that's what I want to know. Okay, don't be so facetious just for the sake of it.
I'm not. Okay. I guess it comes to him next. He is going to
Murder me.
rebound.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. Yes.
It's a defensive flourish. Okay.
Oh gosh, that's just absurd.
Well, that's not great. DM's mumbling, that's absurd. You're already dead.
Does an 18 hit?
No, it does not. Because
Really?
I got a plus. Because I got 18 plus 3. Because of my defensive flourish.
Okay. Wow.
It almost does.
You mean 16 plus 3?
16 plus 3. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, 19.
So 19 is
Okay.
my AC at the moment.
Whew. Okay.
Hence
okay.
my defensive
It
flourish.
is. It is now.
I already. You basically said this guy is gonna one-shot us, so no, I'm not excited.
It's my turn now? Alrighty.
Help me,
Who's
Morin.
ready for this? I am going to.
Is Morin there with you guys now?
Well, I mean, he's at the door, so he can make it.
Okay.
I meant
Okay.
Morin came
So,
up during this.
I am going to.
Okay.
You
'cause
can-
he's not- he's
roll-
not just
You can
hiding.
assume so.
Okay.
I'm going to roll my first attack.
Okay.
No.
Which is that? Which was an 8. I'm
We're
going
dead.
to.
I'm gonna say with your first attack, right here, you discover that there's a barrier.
Oh, really?
Ah!
So there's something there.
On that side?
Uh huh.
He's got one of those fancy shields.
Is
He says to himself.
is a 5-foot step something I could do
So scared
In-
for you guys.
We're gonna
in
die.
part
I
of an
can't do
attack?
anything.
He says
Is
we're
a
first, so he's not
would
gonna
that
let
have
us
ended
live.
my attack turn, or could I have taken a 5-foot step?
No, I'll definitely allow that
Okay,
during
Then-
the fight.
yeah.
You are a monk, and
Yes.
if anyone's gonna do any shenanigans,
So
yeah.
I'm going to take one step over here,
Okay.
which would flank him,
Mhm.
and use my, since it hit there, I'm going to use my martial arts, which uses my bonus action to attack once more.
Mm-hmm.
8.
He is not a hit.
That's not. Okay, I'm going to use my flurry of blows, which is 1 key point, and that immediately after you take an attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Oh, but I already.
Let's just hurt him a little before he destroys us, because he is the boss. There's no way he's gonna let us kill him, right?
So 1 was a 9 and 1 was a 19.
Your 19 hits.
Okay. So with that, that is.
I would say with your first blow, you feel something similar to the barrier when you strike him, but with your 19, it feels
He's got
like it
magic
makes it
armor
through.
on.
And then with that, so that's with my quarter staff, and
You guys made the
um,
wrong choice.
due to my way
Yeah, but
of
you
the
could've
open
been like, I'm not going
hand,
down there.
I wasn't gonna let him die.
I'm going to use I'm going to use the point that says when you choose your most whenever you hit a creature with one of the attacks granted by your flurry of blows,
Nice.
you can impose one of the following effects. It must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone.
Oh, okay.
So the damage for that one is 9 points of damage, plus he has to succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone.
And he has to beat.
It doesn't say.
It just says he has to beat a dexterity throw.
Yeah. Let's see.
Well, let's see. Your attack
I'm gonna risk
was a 19.
Yeah.
I wonder if we should base it off of that. Or be knocked prone. You said. right?
Yes.
I'm guessing whatever it's supposed to be, he fails. But if it's a 10, he wins. So I don't know how.
This is your call. It doesn't give any specifics in here.
Okay. We'll just base it on your attack then, and he fails. He's knocked prone.
Yay!
Disadvantage
Wait, if you-
and our advantage.
Mhm.
Saving
You guys should
throw.
run at this point.
See, it is now Morin's.
It's not our. Yes. Good for you, Morin.
And he's knocked prone.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's
advantage.
right. That's right. All
17's
right.
better.
Morin does it.
Yay!
Does he throw a sword? Please tell me.
No.
Well, that would be actually disadvantage because he is using.
Nice.
Yeah.
Weapon in a way it's not intended to
What
be
if we
used.
actually be the guy that's like supposed to kill us?
How do you know that this is the guy that's supposed to kill you?
Did you see Billy's face?
Yeah.
Did you write down my
But see,
my
he
damage
is tricky.
to him?
He is a
How much did
trickster.
you do?
It was 9 was
So
mine because
it's-
I rolled a 3 on my d6.
Nice. Okay. All right. Top of the round. Back to you.
Okay, since he is, I was about to do some magic, but I saw him got knocked down, so I'm just like, I'm just going in
Okay.
2 attacks.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Do it. Come on.
Okay. I'm so glad because I don't. So it's really important that you are with me on this. All right. I am going to. Okay. I'm just going to hit him twice. I'm not going to use any of my flourishes yet. 8 plus 6.
But you have advantage.
Yeah. Advantage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah,
17
that's-
plus 6
that's
is
definitely-
probably a hit.
Uh-huh.
11. And then. So does 11 plus 6 hit?
17?
I hit him last time with that, so 2 hits. And then.
I have my. What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Do you need this?
Hi, aliens are gonna abduct me. 7 plus 4. And then
Which is 11.
3 plus 4.
Which is 7.
Thank you.
11 and 7, so 18.
18
Okay.
damage.
So that's 30.
I hit him. Thanks for knocking him down. Because both those would have missed. Actually, no. The first one would have been fine. But yeah,
Okay.
I think.
All right. So.
And since it's his turn, I don't know if you know the rules of being prone, but to stand up, it takes half of his movement.
And I love that we're all literally on top.
Oh.
We should grapple this son of We're just.
Well, you spent your
Dog
turn
pile.
attacking.
Yeah,
him,
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
now
yeah.
he has a chance to get up anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I did.
Good you did
I'm not
18
worried.
damage. That was pretty good.
Okay.
It's gonna like do an area of attack and murder us all in one hit.
Yeah, he's gonna do something.
Billy's typing on his phone. Most damaging spell.
Oh no, I have a list of his
I'm just
spells.
kidding.
No.
Oh, I miss.
Obviously,
Grease.
he is very prepared for this. He knew that you guys were going to be stupid. Like, how did he know?
Because he's
he
the DM.
knows you.
Oh come on, you guys wanted to know what's down here.
Of course we did.
It's been eating at me since our last game.
I was literally
This is
more.
not the direction I thought this episode was going to
No,
go.
I was like, let's go find Breeze and have a nice little shopping day to get some. Let's get some stuff ready for this party so we can get out of Emon.
There's more to do in him.
Apparently, like fight some mastermind. But hey, this guy might be the void dude.
I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Are you kidding me? Do you know who I am? 13. 12.
12. You had to beat
70.
Do you know how the dice works?
Okay.
Oh, that's just my campaigns. Punish you.
Alright.
You're basically toasted.
Yeah.
There's nothing left.
You
You can never change again.
What is Bask's worst nightmare?
Seeing Elizabeth taken from him again. Like, nothing could be worse than that. Or, I guess at this point, Breeze, because he cares about her.
So on the you're noticing for the first time on the altar is Breeze, and
I feel so, like, awful. Like, we failed her.
and at the moment you are so frightened that you've lost her.
I'm sad that she's dead.
And
Me too.
more than that,
You, 9 and 8, really? And 7? Okay, cool. Let's do this.
okay, so that's 17.
Not great at math.
24.
24?
Yeah. Oh my word.
So 42 minus 24 equals shiz.
If only you had a cleric.
I know.
And it is your response, but you are currently frightened at what you've seen on the table, and it's so crushing that it is
Of course it's crashing.
almost, I mean, practically taking your life.
I
from you.
scream, no!
Yeah.
And I jump on the altar, just like at the body, just like crying, you know.
Okay.
Oh.
Back to
You're so
Demetrius.
You
sad.
got taken from me again, and there's nothing I could do.
Okay. Back to me.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I'm having my heart broken.
I'm going to
He loves me.
hit. I'm going to swing at him again with my quarterstaff. As my attack.
Dick
As
is
my
gonna
action.
do very little against Satan.
17. So that's
Another
a 17.
t-shirt.
So there's one to hit. And then I'm going to use. So I got one hit. I haven't rolled
I'm
damage
waiting
yet.
for someone to
Okay.
make these
What was
t-shirts.
your?
It was 17.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I said it a couple times.
Yeah.
But and then I'm going to use another key point as another flurry of blows for 2 more attacks.
Okay.
He's not still flanked though, because
Is he still
Bask
laying
moved.
down?
And that way,
But he's still laying down. Oh,
Yes.
then can I roll advantage on that first one?
Yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
See if you can get a natural. There you go.
Oh.
Did you do it?
Yeah, I got one critical.
There you go.
So then
Crit
we're
chart?
gonna go. So with my flurry of blows, here's roll number 1 since he has disadvantage.
Disembowel.
So that's a 19,
Great.
and then my third one
With all his dice.
is a 20 total. So that's 3 full hits. The
They
first one.
definitely are. Yeah.
The first one
It's gonna be
is
doubled.
gonna be doubled. Okay. So
You want me to get the calculator?
I got it.
I'm doing it anyway.
So I'm gonna do first one. That's 16. 16 plus 11 is 27.
You're right.
Plus 10 is 37 total.
You did 37.
37 in one round.
He's
Jeez.
telling for true. He can do the math
So
wizards.
so 46 plus 37 is going to be 70. No,
80.
I'm gonna do
83.
that much damage next time.
Yes, I added that in real time without seeing the numbers. They
How
weren't
would you not
listening.
know their numbers? Okay.
Let's see. Morin strikes his. Oh no.
Yeah,
he strikes his
barrier.
barrier.
You gotta not hit the barrier. Throw your sword next time. As I
If
could-
that didn't kill him, I am very
It's
unnerved.
back to your turn. I said it was your turn after him, but it's actually your turn now. So I guess you would have run over there, being
Well, I mean,
Right.
it's like 5 feet.
because you're
Yeah.
frightened.
Yeah.
Which means you can't attack him, but you can do other things.
You can't get closer to him. Isn't that how frighten works?
Yeah, it makes me have to move away from him.
He can't make offensive moves against him
Mhm.
directly. for
But
the
you can.
turn.
But you can dodge. You can take
You can move
defensive
away from him.
measures. Well, it's an action to disengage. Otherwise, he gets an attack of opportunity.
Right. Okay.
I mean, then I can't even heal because I can't.
Oh,
I can't use magic
also,
because reasons.
Um,
Don't understand.
since I hit him again with my flurry of blows, he now can't take any reactions until the end of my next turn.
But he can take actions.
Yeah,
he can't react to you.
He can't react to anything.
Okay.
He has no
Just
reaction.
keep him on the ground. Pummel
That's-
it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, can I break out of the fear? Is there a way to do? I'm not totally familiar. I'm just.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is me for the
You
rest
roll
of the game.
at the
or-
end of
Actually,
your turn.
no. Him being hit by him would have actually broken concentration. You're good.
So I'm not fearful.
You're not.
So I can make a move on him.
And yeah. So
I would have had to probably go on the other side of the altar to get away from him for distance, right?
You weren't getting away from
Oh.
him. You were jumping on the altar.
Oh, there was something I forgot as well.
You have a feat.
Is it
I
something
do.
good? Is it something good?
Yes, he
Wait,
does.
he hasn't made an
Sentinel.
attack against him yet since I've been in melee.
It's true.
Because you
So,
got sentinel
Because
stuff.
I have Sentinel.
Yeah.
So if he does attack,
or moves, pretty much.
when a creature
No, no.
5 feet makes an attack against a target other than me,
I've been
that
so
target doesn't.
uncomfortable with this
You can
chair
use
right
the
here.
reaction to make
I've
a
just
melee
been so
weapon.
nervous.
Yeah.
I just
Okay,
don't even
okay.
care.
So I'm pretty
Oh.
pissed.
Creatures provoke opportunity attacks from me, even if they disengage before leaving my reach.
I love how this guy is fighting us from the
You
ground
hit the creature.
and kicking our butts. I know I'm going to die,
Okay.
but I'm
I'll
diving.
be honest. I've nerfed this guy.
I'm sure.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, if he
Like
moves,
a lich or something.
if he attacks, I get an attack of opportunity.
Nerf meaning he's changed his stats appropriately.
He's
Soft.
not as strong as he should be.
Probably because we got to him sooner than we should have been.
Probably because we didn't have the full party.
So I'm going to do
Whose
something
fault is
stupid,
that?
but before I do, I'm gonna say I don't feel so well, and I stand up on top of the altar next to the body, and I'm like, he may have killed one of us, but if I go down next, just keep swinging until this guy's dead, and I give you more bardic inspiration. I give Morin,
Do you have more?
yeah, because he already has.
Yeah,
one.
I already have one.
Oh. okay.
And I'm going to use my last bardic inspiration to slash the heck out of this guy,
Okay.
and then just
But wait, you have 4.
die.
Yeah, he did one for me, one on himself, one on
Oh.
Morin.
And then less.
Oh, okay. I missed
All
the
right,
second
so he's prone, so 18 is a hit, but 5 is not, so it doesn't matter. 5 and then 14, so they're both hits.
What?
My attacks.
14 plus what?
14 plus 6,
Okay.
and both, and the other one was like
I think it was
much
17
higher.
base.
Yeah. So, and then a slashing flourish. So I can expend one of my bardic inspiration to cause your weapon to deal extra damage to the target you hit, and to any other creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet. So I can go nuts, but no one else is my target. So I'm just gonna target equals the number of your bardic inspiration dice. So I'm just going to roll a d6. And that's my extra.
That's what I always do. I always roll the lowest numbers.
7 and 7. So
14.
Plus 1.
well 4. So 7 plus 4, 7 plus 4, and then
Okay,
22
so
total.
11. Okay, 22.
23 with the
Okay.
1.
Mm-hmm.
So 23 damage to him as I jump down from the altar, stabbing him again,
Okay.
knowing that I'm probably dead. But I'm just like, he killed Brees. I don't care anymore.
He
So you still think that Brees is dead?
Mm-hmm.
he screams and he's actually not getting up, but he is going to.
That's pretty confident for a guy that's being pummeled by 3 people. So yeah,
That's not the thing.
he's a sponge of health.
That's scary.
Like, my guy's going all in. He has no reason to live at this point. He's just like, hey, protect this girl, would you? Yes, on my honor. Oh, she's dead. Great. So, this guy.
Let's see, a 24 hits.
Yes.
Yeah? So his hand becomes wreathed in a shadowy, dark aura, and he grabs your ankle.
Oh no.
Inflict wounds.
Of course you're rolling almost max damage on every roll. What are you? 6,
That was
5.
that was a touch attack.
Yes, you take 16.
Okay.
Stab, stab, punch, punch, stab, stab, punch, punch.
I'm really sad this character doesn't have.
I'm sad my character's gonna die, but you know.
Come on. Where's that bardic
I
inspiration?
gave it away. And I used the
Okay.
rest for stabbing.
It's back to your turn.
Back to my turn.
Back to you.
Is he still prone? He's still prone.
He is still
This
prone.
guy.
I'm going to attack the first time. Natural 20.
Nice.
Yay!
I'm going
You are a
to.
legend.
It doesn't help that he laid down the whole time.
I'm going to.
Classic mistake.
Um,
He's literally just like, just laying down, burning us alive.
I'm going to use one more flurry of blows. Just.
Why not? Let's
Since
just
he's
use
still
all of
prone.
our stuff on him. That's all I'm gonna do.
That's a 22 total. This one. And my last hit shot on the flurry of blows is a 19. So that's 3 hits. So the first one is doubled, right?
Yes.
I can't wait till you can get like.
So that's 18 plus 11, which is 29, plus 8 is 37.
Woo!
How do you want to do it?
Oh, thank goodness.
It's gonna be.
Throw punch, throw punch, throw punch.
It's gonna be. First is an overhand down. Second is a backhand to the stomach, and a third is a full down on the head. It was like it's like to the so it's like chest, stomach, head.
And as you hit him in the head, his eye pops out. His remaining eye pops out of his head.
No.
And he...
I keep stabbing, by
This-
the way.
okay.
I keep stabbing.
Uh-huh.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
I don't stop. I'm just letting you
Yeah,
know.
let him finish.
And yeah, so blood coming out of all kinds of orifices and and oh man,
Did you expect us to kill him?
yeah,
Well,
it
you
was either
nerfed
that or
it.
die. So
Yeah.
He nerfed him.
let's just say he had 6th level stuff that I didn't want to use against you guys. So
Finger of death.
Yeah.
basically,
Spell word kill.
yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, we killed your NPC.
There'll just be one worse to
I
take
know.
its place.
Trust
so
I know.
Yeah. So the bodies that were on the ground are no longer there. The body that was on the altar is no longer there.
Can,
It's just to get us away from
does it? Is this?
his body's
I
still there.
can't tell if this is an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
His body's
Is there,
still
how would I be able to check and see whether this was an illusion? The
You
5 other
could
bodies.
make an attempt to detect the magic.
I have nothing. I got nothing magic wise.
I'm still stabbing him, but like
No.
after I'm just covered and he's clearly dead.
Uh-huh.
I'll pull Bask away and say he's dead. It's done.
And I just fall to my knees and start crying. And I'm just like, we didn't save Breeze.
And since he's dead, I'm gonna point and say, "Look, Brees is nowhere here. Remember? We
So
came
I
here
wipe the
without
blood
Brees."
off of myself and I just look at it and just like, I could have sworn
Okay.
that was Breeze.
Bask, there is something much bigger happening here. There are people hunting
He said he was
Genasi?
killing us first, and then he was going after our party member.
Well, now he
which is
can't do
Bruce.
that. So,
Yes, but there's obviously a bunch of them
which means, what does that tell you?
that we need to hurry and find Breeze.
Exactly. Let's go.
I check his body for anything.
Yeah.
Because clearly he's important. I'm not gonna. Well, what we can find from the mess.
On his body, you find green stone. That reminds you of something you've seen.
Hello.
Are you gonna bring that up to show the rest of the class or no?
Oh, I'm definitely showing the rest of the class.
That looks familiar. Pocket that. There's
Definitely.
we can
But
put a
I'm not
bookmark.
touching it with my hands. I know what happened last time.
What happened
We
last
got to
time?
bring it to Wellington. I'm not gonna just touch this.
Oh,
Did
because
you remember last time it really messed with us and it made that kid go possessed? The old woman.
Either way,
Kid.
all right, fine. I'll pick it up with my shawl and wrap it in my bag.
Okay, you're gonna pocket it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him one good stab for good measure right here, and then
Okay.
I'm going to spit on him, and then check the Genasi. And
There's-
No, the body's
there's-
the
gone.
body's
gone.
gone. Oh, that's right.
The other four
That's
are
right.
gone. The one on the table's gone.
And
Which I'm wondering whether it was all an illusion because he cast that was an illusion on you.
yeah, definitely. So this was clearly a ruse to get us down here or to mess with us, one way or another. Don't like it.
Yeah.
We need to go find her now.
She's at the temple. Now that I am no longer with the illness, we need to make sure
We
that
just
she's okay.
sprint to the temple.
Morin?
Sounds like a good
I
plan.
mean, we could keep checking the tunnels, but I'm
We
in
can
no
come back.
condition to do so.
We can't do this without Brees, and
No.
we need to make sure that she is safe.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Haul butt out.
Gonna haul
Same
butt out
way
and
we
run
came.
towards the temple.
Sprinting like the
Okay.
whole way. Yeah.
Okay. You get past the guards at the gate without an issue.
Covered in
and
blood.
What time of the day is it at this point?
It's gonna be late afternoon, so
Okay,
probably
so-
4 or 5.
So I'm not done yet, or I am finishing
You're
up?
getting
Done
towards
your
the
thing.
end of the end of
And done.
this.
We go busting through
Yeah.
the doors.
So they lived happily ever after.
And that's how you solve the plague.